Friday, June 19, 2026, Korea News Brief, Economy Summary. Right now, South Korea's economy is basically caught in a tightening vice between global superpowers, driving some massive capital flight abroad just as manufacturing braces for harsh restructuring. Think of the economy as a ship trying to navigate between two closing icebergs, the US and China. Well, that perfectly explains why the passengers, the investors, are throwing all their capital straight into US stocks. First, let's look at that US iceberg. South Korea's current account surplus with the US just shrank to $111.42 billion. That's actually the first decline we've seen in 6 years, and it's hitting directly because of President Donald Trump's tariffs. Second, the view doesn't look much better looking the other way. South Korea recorded a current account deficit with China, hitting $25.32 billion. Unbelievably, this marks the fourth consecutive year in the red with their other major trade partner. Third, with all these domestic and regional trade pressures, you can probably guess what investors are doing. They're packing up. Overseas stock investments just hit an all-time high of $114.35 billion, and get this, the US market is eating up a whopping 79.2% of that total. Fourth, with capital consolidating so heavily in US markets, how are global manufacturing giants preparing for this tightening economy? Well, Volkswagen Group just announced a brutal restructuring strategy to hit an 8 to 10% operating margin by 2030, literally cutting 50,000 jobs globally. So, as trade balances shift and massive layoffs hit global giants like VW, Korean investors are aggressively seeking refuge in US markets. Follow or subscribe to get the latest news updates. Your follower subscription and likes greatly support our production.